As we continue our series, Addiction in America, we turn our attention to Butler County, Ohio, one of the hardest hit regions by the opioid epidemic. But their sheriff there is taking a different approach to the crisis by not allowing his deputies to carry Narcan, which is a prescription drug typically administered to people who have overdosed. Why is that? Joining us right now is Butler County Sheriff Richard Jones. He joins us from Cincinnati. Sheriff, good morning to you.
Hey, how you doing this morning?
Doing okay. Explain why. I understand in Ohio, Governor Kasich has allowed every county, every live squad to figure out on their own basis whether or not their first responders should carry Narcan, which they administer to people who have OD'd. Why don't you want your deputies to have any?
It's pretty simple. We're dispatched about the same time the life squad and fire people are. I feel it's dangerous when my law enforcement people get there. We're down on our knees. We're administering the spray into the nose. These people don't want us there. They're trying to hide their drugs before we get there. Then when they come out of their high. They're very angry. They wonder what we're doing in their house, what we're doing here, get out of their house. A lot of times they get into the life squad. We have to have a police officer ride with them. It's dangerous for the officer. So we don't administer Narcan, and nor will I, period.
So you just say it's a personal safety issue for your first responders in the sheriff's department. You're okay, though, with, for instance, the paramedics who are going to show up in the ambulance. It's fine with you that they administer it.
That's their call. Basically, here in the heartland, we're all tired. We're fed up. We had, in a recent area, or close area to proximity to where we're at, there was a person in a fuel truck, and he passed out, and he was using needles, shooting heroin. Happens every day all over the country. It happens here. We had one of our fire trucks on the way to an overdose. They crashed. They can't get on time to a call of somebody that's actually injured because of the people that are using this heroin and shooting up. Yeah. And sometimes they'll have to shoot them up with the Narcan 8, 10, 20 times. Wow. It's totally out of control. It's bankrupting the heartland. And we're stuck. And our government's so focused on the last election, they don't really, the people in our community, we don't really care who won the last election. That's over. Help us in the heartland with this drug addiction. It's very important to us.
Well, they are talking about adding some more money for opioids with the very latest, and it sounds like the last Affordable Care Act repeal and replacement issue. Sheriff, before you go, what do people need to know about the opioid crisis that you see every day, and the average person who is living where they're living just doesn't have any idea it's going on?
Here's what we got. In my jail alone, I've had 3 babies born in the last 18 months. The last one was born in the toilet. And this is just my jail. The jails and prisons all over the country, children's services all over the country are exploding. We've got people that are shooting these drugs. If you don't know or have somebody that's doing these drugs, I don't know of anybody that doesn't know or have somebody in their family that's addicted. And it's totally out of control. People are dying every day, and Narcan is not the answer. The answer is the root cause, and we need to stop this, and we need help, and our government's not helping us at all, period.
Well, nobody would know better than you. Sheriff, thank you very much for joining us today, and good luck with the fight.
Hey, thanks.
You bet. So what do you think about that? Let us know. Friends@foxnews.com.